Op de intro.
Intro dat ik
Maar goed, dat fokker kom het achter. Soos klaar.
Sorry, we laughing. We started the whole video, but we didn't record.
But we never recorded.
Okay, so welcome to Airgun SA. Today we're doing
Canting, how much of a difference does canting your rifle on an airgun really make?
Yeah. So we're going level, a little bit of canting, and extreme canting.
He calls it extreme canting, I call it Mampara canting, because if you shoot like this, you should not be operating a rifle.
Yeah. But it's extreme canting.
Sorry, that was a bit loud. So we're gonna give 2-3 shots per different canting level, depending on how we feel.
It's all in the same hole, so I'm gonna go with a little bit of canting, but I'm gonna go right. Okay, so I'm gonna go slightly canted, which looks normal.
Everything is skewed. The table is skewed, the target is skewed.
Same hole.
As long as the DNT says so, he's gonna go with it.
I know, because I know for a fact when I set up with the DNT, everything was level. And it's got a built-in gyroscope as well. And
yeah, that's what I mean with if the DNT says.
Because I'm gonna go straight to extreme canting because those two were in the same hole as the last level.
Little bit canting.
So let's go extreme! But this is difficult to find the target when you go extreme. Where the hell is it?
Difficult to shoot like that. That's why I call it Mampara shooting.
Okay, this thing says 27.
I think the only time it will be excusable to shoot like that is if a lion storms you and you're stressing your gut off.
It's not that much, which is weird. But it's short distance, so...
Yeah, it's very close range. But a lot of airgun shooting...
I'm out of bullets, but I'm happy with that.
So, gun is, according to my bubble, nice and level. Nice and center. Nice and level. Hello, show you with the video footage.
Yeah, if this thing wants to focus. There we go, nice and level. Go for it.
So, nice and level. I'm struggling with my bipod. It's a cock bipod. I don't like this bipod. Nice and center, Mr. Venter. 3 in the same hole basically. Now, slide canting.
Focus!
Focus.
Yeah, you should be able to see that. Little bit off to the right.
But I can see my gun is canted extremely. For me, this is almost extremely noticeable. But let's go. Same aiming point, same hole basically. And you can see on my crosshairs, it's a major difference. It shoots slightly to the left, but I almost want to say that's a pigeon's head. It's canting.
Okay, I'm gonna go extreme.
Extreme, I can only go up to that.
Yeah, but you can see on...
But you can see that's
canted.
If you take a shot like this, put the gun down.
Let's see what it does. Also not that much, but it's the distance, I think.
Yeah, no, it's definitely...
I think it's going to be much more pronounced when you go out to a larger distance.
That's 3 shots, just gonna give 1 more.
All in the same hole.
So, extreme canting,
short distance.
Close range doesn't make the big difference I thought it was gonna make, but that's a miss on a pigeon. Next up,
60 meters.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for that little target on top. Gun is nice and level. I did shoot a bit high, but let's just shoot 3.
I was picking you up.
And that one was nice and center.
862, 864. The gun is so freaking constant that it pisses me off.
But it's not constant there in front. Just gonna shoot 1 more. Okay, that's in the target. So for this test, let's see.
Must I
Slide canting.
give you a
Give us a
looky
looky with the other camera.
You can see the bubble is a little. Oh, let me just get focused. Doesn't want to focus. Focus. There you can see.
Focus.
Focus.
A slight
bit of canting.
Canting that you would probably pick up with the naked eye. In the target.
862. Flipper now.
In the target.
862.
In the
While he's
target.
shooting, my DRS goes up and down with my foot per second. Anybody knows why? Give me a comment.
Gun is not very consistent with foot per second. Okay, so I had 6 of them all in that little area there. Okay. So now, can't that enough for you?
A little bit more.
I think that's the furthest.
Okay, but it's canted.
Yeah, that's don't shoot. Yeah. Let us see if I don't hit the GoPro.
Oh, please don't.
Okay, that one was over there, almost in the other target.
As long as it's far away from the GoPro, I'm happy.
Still there again, almost in the other target.
862.
In that same hole. So,
862.
Slide canting on 60 meters, that's a monkey's head and a pigeon. Extreme canting like a mampara, don't pull the trigger.
Okay, so I am up next. Same principle, start with the level, little bit of canting and then extreme canting. I'll record. I always forget recording, so I'm just going to go somewhere.
I think you'll be fine center.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice and center.
One more in center. Oh, geez, I can't remember now if I looked at my
same old.
Okay. That one was definitely level. The other first two I might have not looked.
Okay, but you shot where you aimed.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna.
That's actually the purpose of this video.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna cant a little bit to the right, and I'll make certain that it is showing up. I'm gonna go and try and go on 3.
Same spot in the red.
That was
one
me,
a bit left.
Yeah, but it's difficult to
keep it in the same spot.
No, to look at the.
Oh, and look where you're aiming.
And look where I'm aiming, because as soon as I change my view, something changes and then I need to go and look again.
No, I don't have that problem. Okay, same spot. Just put another one to compensate for that.
Okay, I'll try.
That was a bit right. Even though it's still very close. Yeah, that one was
but that was me, I think. Okay, but you would see everybody's thinking the one that was flew, it was me, and the one on top was a little bit, but it's basically the
monkey and a pigeon
dropped. Okay, now for the extreme canting.
Mampara shooting.
Let's go to the right, and I'm going to go to 13.
extreme.
Where was that? Was
Same
it even
target,
on the paper?
The big target.
Yeah.
On the corner on the right, the big target. Just on the edge of the, same spot. You're extremely canted, yeah, you are.
But it's actually closer than I thought it's going to be.
Yeah, that's very close to the center.
Yeah.
And nice grouping for canting.
Let's go freaking... That is like...
Yeah, that's basically the distance I got.
I'm almost like...
But I think that is basically how I was canting. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It makes a huge difference, the canting.
both of them 60.
Yeah.
Level, slight canting, that you can actually see you are canting your rifle. For normal pest control, normal day-to-day shooting,
Yeah.
not a big difference.
Nope.
Now, let's go to 80.
Okay, Riaan is doing 80 meters. His gun isn't set up for the 100 meters. He's a little bit
Struggling
slow.
for some reason.
And he's shooting pellets, so we moved him to 80 meters.
I'm going to skip the 100 now because for this test, we want accuracy.
Yeah. And as you can see, he's level.
There, I'm level.
Okay.
Okay.
Drip.
2 shots, normal, nice and level. Oh, idiot. Okay, 2 shots, nice and level.
Record your trigger cam.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
I was wondering now what the fuck.
Well, luckily, he didn't hit the GoPro.
There goes the tape.
Okay, what you've got aiming points.
Yeah.
Okay, just 2 or 3 or 1.
I'm going to do 3.
Okay.
Nice and stacked.
Okay, now
Now just
cant it a little bit.
Slightly tilted. But it's tilted enough, but I call it slightly tilted.
Yeah. You can sort of see, but you can see on the bubble it's tilted. Okay.
Yeah, and you can see on the trigger cam as well. It's a big difference. 3 more shots. Same aiming point.
And?
That was basically at one of my shots. There goes the dogs.
Yeah. Little freaking
Stacked.
hooligans.
That one I think was me. Just gonna give it one more. Still nice canting. Stacked. As you can see, it's stacked basically on the nice ones when it was nice and level. Now,
Okay, go extreme.
Extreme enough or more?
No, I think a little bit more if you can. Why not? Yeah, here we go.
Now, if you shoot like this, you should not be operating a gun. But let's see what difference it makes.
Well, he shoots, if the adrenaline pumps and you jump off a bucky and you want to shoot that
Look at those.
Yeah, I know. But you can.
But that's why I say you should not then
Shoot.
This is a bit difficult. That one was over there. So let's see. I will quickly
Single load.
single load. Because I'm not
Preparation is half the game one.
interested. Yeah, well, if you shoot like this, you're already losing. I'm interested to see if it's gonna put it there again.
Most likely.
Yep. In the middle target. One more just for finishing off the test on 80 meters.
Okay.
Yep.
Same spot, just
middle target like that.
Okay.
Next up 100.
Okay, so I'm doing the 100 because I've got a little bit more oomph in my gun at the moment, and let's see.
I'm gonna sit with mine with 100 meters and figure out what's going
on. That was just a practice shot. Now I'm starting recording. But it looked nice.
Promising.
You need to check where I'm shooting. I think I'm shooting on that freaking top middle red target. I can't see with the digital.
Middle target?
Yeah. You see?
You're here in the middle of the cone.
Okay, but as long as you can see, because I can't see where...
You're very close to the GoPro.
Same spot.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I'm just going to give it another one when I'm level. Same spot.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, so I'm going to cant a little bit.
Yeah, man. Okay, but you're shooting other way.
Which way did you shoot? This way.
I canted it left and
I
I
need to
shot
go
left,
right.
so you count right.
Okay, but
Cant
just a
right.
little bit. I'm gonna go 3.5.
GoPro is feeling lucky today. Basically same area. Same area.
Okay, last one on 3, canting. I'm trying, but it's difficult to keep it stable at 3.
That is difficult. Same area.
Okay, so now I'm going to go
Extreme.
extreme.
You call it extreme, I'm calling it Mampara.
And now I hope this bullet, okay, I can't even find the target, doesn't go to the left.
No, it should go to the right.
Ooh, way off.
At the end of the gong. Basically the same distance. Yeah, same spot.
And one more.
Yeah, same distance from aiming point that I got. Yeah, same spot. Stacked it. Okay, so let's go and have a look.
Let's go and have a look.
So the results for 80 meters and 100. A bit unexpected.
So you go first with the 80?
80, my aiming point was here. Straight shooting, gun level, I was shooting in this area here. Slight canting, I was still shooting in this area here. So slight canting, you'll still hit a dove and a monkey at 80 meters. Extreme canting, shooting like a Mampara, aiming here. And I shot these 3 here. So on extreme canting, 80 meters, obviously a big difference. Slight canting.
Okay, so my one, I aimed for this one. My first 3 shots, which were level, was here. Then little slight canting, it moved a little bit, but it's still in the same area. That will still hit a monkey. And then my extreme canting, I was way over here. I stacked him here.
Yeah, your slight canting had a bigger difference than mine, but your slight canting was perhaps a bit more.
Yeah, I'll just go and check because on my digital scope it has the leveler in there. I might have just
canted a bit more than I did.
More than not that.
That makes sense when you look at the differences.
So yeah, don't extreme cant. It's not fun.
But 30 meters, 60 meters, 80 meters, 100 meters, slight canting, where you can still see on your crosshairs that you are canting.
You stack it.
Not that big of a difference. I expected a bigger difference with all the fancy gadgets you can buy for that. I expected a bigger difference.
Yeah.
But the results is the results.
So,
thanks for watching.
Next time.
See you next time.